Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Little Nightmares 2. I don't know if we should add on Enhanced Edition. From everything that we've heard, it's graphical adjustments, but it's not like the final cut of Disco Elysium where it, builds out some entirely new aspect of the game, which is fine. I've just always been referring it to Little Nightmares 2 because I feel like that's descriptive enough. Let's jump right in. As I recall, at the end of episode 2... The volume is way down. At the end of episode 2, we had just finished up in the hospital area and went upstairs. I don't yet know if upstairs is a whole new area. And yeah, I saw that door over there. I'm gonna go down here. Oh, I still have a flashlight, I bet. Yep. Okay, nothing down here. Mia, thank you very much for the host. Mia says not watching or listening, just wanted to give you a host and have fun. Yes, that is a reference to the fact that Mia is still a hospital then. Well, of course it is. It's upstairs. Mia will be playing this game herself. What is this? Is this water coming down? I don't see any drips. Oh, I guess I do. Boy, okay, I do see some drifts coming from the ceiling. Boy, that is a subtle effect. I saw some splashing in the water. I was like, is this a shadow person? Oh, hello to Moo. Moo, I hope you've had a great Thursday. I had an interesting Thursday. It's all work stuff that wouldn't play real well on stream, but suffice it to say, as tends to come around at this point in the week, I am very much looking forward to the weekend. I'm concerned that I've missed something in this room because all we've done so far is walk through it, and it doesn't seem like there's too much to see. Here's a window. We can definitely go out there. It's a single handle, so Severin should be able to crank it open. Wait a second. Okay, hold on. This is slightly concerning. Moo is saying I should say first because it doesn't count that Caroluna is already here since he uses Chatty. I do not see a comment from Caroluna. So if I have failed to say hello to Caroluna... Oh, there he is. He's in the stream list. The viewer list. It's funny because the weekends, for me, mean the whole family is home, which isn't necessarily relaxing. No. Yeah, when you are working from home and a parent, I have to imagine that the weekends are the opposite of when you get to have some time to yourself and relax. Okay, Moo is saying that she just looked at the viewer list. Okay, see, every once in a while, chat just, drops a comment or so, and the only concern for me is if somebody thought that they were being ignored or that their comments weren't valued. Not every comment is always read in, it's not always read aloud, but they are read unless they don't show up and we don't even know that they didn't show up. And this will be the point where Caroluna and Samalander are talking up Chatty as being a really good sort of auxiliary app to add on. Okay. As long as whatever they're dropping doesn't stand up and come after me, they can dispose of their corpses any way they see fit. Okay. Sorry, she just said it's raining men. Oh, I'm embarrassed I didn't come up with that. Moo said, and it said 2 viewers at the bottom, so I just went with second. If I think I'm being ignored, I'll usually go all caps and wave my arms around, obviously. Yeah, that and one positive thing about not having done very much with the channel point rewards is so many of our regular viewers have points that they could always highlight something that they needed to get attention. Okay, I don't want to be in here anymore. Okay, but seriously, why are there man monsters falling out of the sky? I know that there's some very tall buildings here in Little Nightmare-topia, but... And that they do sort of... Oh. I slightly regret missing whatever happened in here. Oh, Lily, what are you doing? We don't have to interact with that. Okay. Really like the rain sound. Moo, if I can ask a question, does the rain and everything sound okay? Also, I get that if I'm actually being ignored, or even if I'm not being ignored and I do that, it might lead to me being purposely ignored. You know what's interesting? If I'm purposely ignoring someone, I will usually, like, actually acknowledge that. Let me put it another way. I don't think that I have purposely ignored... Oh. A little bit of a miracle that this person didn't notice the flashlight, but that's okay. Lily isn't even crouching. She is fearless. Oh, Lily, I see a TV back there. That usually makes things get awesome. Moo is saying Rain and voice are perfectly balanced. I very much appreciate that, because this episode started off sounding much quieter, but it could have been a volume change. Wait, do I not get to interact with the TV? Okay. I feel so much closer to the Eye of Destiny, or whatever we want to call that eye door. I can probably give up the crouching, I think. These people... Lily's not crouching, and these people don't seem to care. Hey, Lily, can I get a boost? Is he going to drop the television into the tub and electrocute himself? Moo was thinking of showing that TV scene to the littlest bug and tell him that's what'll happen if he didn't get his face out of the screen. Then I realized he might not even recognize that smallish box as a television. Yeah, no, I imagine that the kids have probably grown up in a world entirely inhabited by flat screens. Okay. Lily knows what's up. Okay. So it seems like we immediately have to pull the lever, go down, and it's going to take us to wherever we can find the key for this. Although, how would we... Oh. Okay, for a second I thought it was going up. Moo, I really cannot tell you how excited I was to hear... What? Okay. Yep, no, that's just the abyss. Oh, hello to Moo and, sorry, Brian and Jägermeister. I have no idea what to do here. I'm in an elevator that only goes to two places that I can't do anything with. Okay, so the next possibility is maybe I'm supposed to do something while the elevator's in transit. Because there seems to be a section where I could jump off if I wanted to. Where, but I'm just, I would be jumping into the stream. Sorry, towards the monitor, towards where I'm sitting, into the foreground. No, I can't believe that worked. Okay, but no, Severin, go up. Brian is saying Moo let us in. I'm very glad that she could open up the door. It's been sticking for a while. Brian, I hope that you're having a great Thursday. Same goes for you, Jägermeister. Jaeger, gosh, what were you playing just like yesterday? I know you've been playing a lot of... Jägermeister, you've really rekindled my appreciation for Oxygen Not Included. It continues to be a game that I... Oh, she's locked in there. Alright. Hold on, Lily, I'm right here. I'm not going to forget about you, and I will go find a key. I don't think it's back here. Neither is Severin, because he turns off his flashlight. New World! Yes, that was it. How are you liking New World? And what, if anything, do you make of the reports that, New World has caused some video card issues? As far as I can tell, everything's fine on your end. Wow, really? This is as far out as that comes. Well, let me try opening this drawer. There we go. I don't think I ever finished the sentence. Moo, I cannot tell you how much I'm enjoying the fact that you are playing Alan Wake Remastered. Like, I really, really like the fact that we're getting a third playthrough of that game, and that we get to see what the remastered... Like, I'll tell you this, if I had known there was going to be a remastered version, I would not have played that game last year or whenever it was. Is there any purpose to pulling this... Like, this would be the elevator call switch. Is there any purpose to us doing this now? No. Okay. I didn't know if it was going to send it down and then maybe we could get on top of the elevator, or they would, you know, unlock some additional thing. It doesn't look like it. But the fact that that switch exists is either an impressive commitment to the fiction of the world. Okay. He really wants to jump away from it. Not like, see how he puts his hand up? See that? So you would think that if you press A, he'll go up. He jumps away. That's a super weird position. Up? Okay. No. If you push A, he really wants to jump. Fudge. Jägermeister says that New World is growing on him. He hasn't had any major issues, but occasionally, on a fresh load, it doesn't load all the map icons, and he has to log on and log off to reconnect. I'm not high, right? Like, that is... Severin. That is the opening that we're supposed to go through, right? Up. Look, he reaches with his hand. Okay, if I... X? Lily, yo, can you, like, give me a boost up there? I don't know what Severin's issue is. Okay, let's consider something else. Wait, hey, what if we need Lily to help pull open the drawer that we couldn't get wedged open before? Lily, can you grab onto this too? It looks like a single pull. No? Alright, we could try to open this drawer. Hold on. Nope, no we can't. And that just goes up on top. Hey, Azaric! Azaric, I hope you're having a great Thursday. I am, as I was just talking about, really looking forward to the weekend. Can I drag this box in there? I don't know why I would, but I like... tidying up in general. There's an ashtray there in the window. This does not seem like it should be a puzzle. It doesn't seem like it should be an issue whatsoever. You should just be able to climb this. Right trigger. He reaches up. I can climb down. I can go left and right. That's right. That's left. I really don't know. Lily, how are you feeling? I can't grab her hand. Can I call her over? No. Does she want something over here? If we pull the switch inside the elevator, it just goes back down. We don't get any benefit for that. Wait, is this how I came in? Wait, I'm so sorry. I'm such a dunce. Is that window how I got in here from down there? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm trying to go back out the way that I came. So... Okay, wait, new plan. What if pulling that switch there has unlocked a different destination for this elevator? Lily's not even gonna entertain that as an idea. Azric says today was a doozy. I was in 3.5-hour mind-numbing meeting. Oh, jeez. I did not have any individual meeting that lasted that long, but I was surely in meetings for a similar amount of time. And I sort of look at it and say, I really want to do my job. It's so much nicer than talking about the job. Yeah, so that's the way in here. Okay. Lily, I don't have... Wait, maybe we do have to get on top of the elevator. Maybe I have to pull this and either get out of the elevator or more likely jump and come up here when the elevator is not here. Yeah, because we can't pull this switch, as far as I know. Because the elevator doesn't do anything. No, it's cool, Ellie. Or Lily, whatever. Alright, let me jump off this while it's on its way down. Oh, boy. I really thought he died there. The downward motion of the elevator, combined with everything else. Moo was hoping that Azric at least got some, got something accomplished, and Azric is confirming, yes, the job was done. So, we can actually see down here, do we think the goal is to jump up on top of the elevator? Yep, see how there's a ladder up there? I bet that's what this is. So, we've got one shot at this, unless I die, in which case we have a second shot at it. Alright, Lily, we did it. Okay, that looks like the way to go. Nice shaft of light shining out of there. But it looks like if we pull this box aside, there's gonna be something cool back here. And by cool, I mean a shadow person. Oh, he's very sad about his collection of hanging bottles. I just like Jägermeister, quote, "Let me trip and fall out of this elevator." And Moose says, well, at least you don't have to schedule another meeting because nothing was resolved. Yeah, there's nothing quite like that. Like, we've all heard about the meeting that could have been an email. How about the meeting that could have been anyone doing anything else because nothing got resolved? Also, I've been wondering about this. I do not remember that it's ever come up on stream before. Who was the first person who took a bottle and said, I'm gonna build a sailing ship inside of this bottle? And why did they do that? Like, that's a thing, right? The ship inside of the bottle? But why? Who originated that? Why is it a ship? Why isn't it a, I don't know, a cotton gin or something like that? It just seems like such an odd thing for humans to have come up with. And then, like, the first person that ever did it, like, showed it to their friends, and all of their friends were like, yeah, checks out. This seems like something that should be, I see the Eye of Sauron up there. I don't know if I'm supposed to see anything else about it. This seems like something that will become a cultural mainstay of, I guess, Western European civilization for all time. Moo has wondered about things like that all the time, but not that specific thing. Yeah, I don't know what suddenly made me think about it. We got to talking about it here, just like, because, you know, I've done my whole thought about, like, yeah, Lily, I'm with you. Who was the first person that, like, dug a potato out of the ground and said, this looks like something I should eat? I don't know if this is a good idea. I have a new opinion on whether or not it was a good idea. I was aiming at the clothing thing. See the thing swinging over there? The game knows what I was thinking. Oh, derp and a half. There's a handle. I did not see this earlier. All right, Lily, hop aboard. All right. And by the way, others have pointed out, well, people probably saw animals like digging up the potatoes and saw the animals eating it and said, "Hey, I could eat that as well." Which, I mean, seems like a big assumption, because like cows eat all sorts of things that I can't eat. I don't have sufficient stomachs. You need like 4 to eat what cows eat. Oh. Hey Lily, I need a boost. And then frankly, I do not know how I'm gonna help you with this. Maybe I can knock the... Yep. That's what I was thinking. I guess you can eat most of what a bear eats. What do bears eat? Honey. And I think their diet is mostly honey, and definitely not berries and fish, which is what they actually eat all the time. But like, yeah, you can eat most of that stuff. What does a fox eat? Probably a lot of the same stuff. Oh, but foxes eat chickens, is my understanding. Especially if they're put in charge of the hen house. Jägermeister says, this potato thing looks like a cyst growing underground. I should eat it. Yeah, I mean, that, exactly. And as we're saying, Moo, how'd you make out with your clips and highlights and stuff and things? But Moo was saying, tubers. Yes, I would be very interested in Moo, and also Force when she arrives. I know that Force had put in a message with Twitch, Twitch support. Shit. No, I'm seeing right back here. That giant chest looks like it's gonna come down. Lily, I don't like anything of where we are. I'm just dead now, aren't I? Yep, okay. I thought it didn't make any sense the longer that went, but maybe I could stay back and out of it. Oh boy. So yeah, Moo, because among other things, Moo, you had clips. Like, I remember watching clips on your channel. Like there were clips of your Serious Sam. Like, remember when you saved like a quarter second, or sorry, there was an auto save a quarter second before you were doomed to die, and so you had to roll back to like an earlier auto save, but then that one wasn't very much better. I remember that. I remember seeing that clip that others had made. So hello to Jab, and Jab, I'd love to catch up, but we've got a real Uncharted situation happening here. Lily? I don't know what to do here. This door has no knob. Oh, now we're just fucked at a slightly later time. I'm not yet... Oh, it checkpointed here. Okay. Lily, do you have ideas? Did you pack a knob? Wait, like, seriously? No idea. It's not like it's not like I'm failing a skill check here. Maybe I'm failing my perception check, I suppose. Moo says my videos were my own fault for not highlighting anything and not understanding they would all go poof. So I've got clips. But wait, Moo, I thought that I looked for your clips and didn't see anything there. I would be very glad to be wrong. So wait, he's shining up there. I see white marks on the wall. The fuck? I don't see a hole? Lily, for real though, any ideas? If it didn't checkpoint here, I would swear to God that I'm doing something wrong. I would very much like the ability to pause and look around the environment so that it's not just a constant parade of deaths, but then again, you're supposed to feel urgency. Mission accomplished. Moo is saying for the clips that you have to sort differently, so I will go back and take a look. Jägermeister saying my oxygen not included colony was accidentally left running once I was gone for work. I came home from work and the colony ran without any issues. I was happy my colony was self-sufficient, but I felt it was cheaty, so I reloaded and lost 5 hours of actual gameplay. If I can ask Jägermeister, why was it cheaty? Were you, like, refining a bunch of resources? Is there a crack against the back wall? There might be. Alright, I'm gonna try to run back. This does not look like something that Severin can get into. There's nothing to grab onto. Can't shine a light on the ceiling and prevent it from falling. You guys, I am entirely stumped. I mean, like, should I do a restart from checkpoint? Is it possible that it's bugged out? Lily doesn't seem to have any ideas. I'm trapped in a fairly small area. Can't go back. Can't jump on... Well, I guess... No, I can jump on there, but it's just my corpse that succeeds at the athletics check. It's not like I have something that I can smash out that light or a reason to believe that would help me if I could. Okay, so Jägermeister has a suggestion to this puzzle. I'm gonna think for 1 second. I have nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. So Jägermeister, before we go, do you know the solution because you've seen it or played it before, or is it a guess? Because you guys, normally when I'm stumped, I will ask a series of yes-no questions, and in sort of narrowing down the field, it can be very helpful to say, oh, okay, well, at least now I know where not to spend my time. On every given run, I've got about 10 seconds until the ceiling comes down, and I don't see anything to interact with or anywhere to go. Just a guess. Jägermeister, I am open to guesses, unless I can solve it right now. I'm holding on the grab button in case there's something to grab, like this hoop, or... I don't know. Jab says, I think I might have mostly finished my Shadow Warrior 2 build. Crafted the last armor piece I needed and may grind some weapon pieces, but it's now mostly done. I have not played a Shadow Warrior game, but I know that Tashir did, and enjoyed it. The exit gets blocked off. Really doesn't look like you can get between the slots of rubble. Yes, Jägermeister, 100% permission. I am open to your suggestion. The floor doesn't open up any place that I can see. Oh, wow! Jab says that, Shadow Warrior 2 was how he came across Tashir in the first place. That's always so cool, when you wind up finding a streamer that you enjoy because they... Like, you found them once playing a game that you were interested in. I thought I saw a doorknob fall out in front of the TV. Alright, Jab, that's awesome. Let's hit it. Is that it? There is something in front of the TV. I think that you might be right. Jägermeister, is this it? I'll say this, going near it appears to cause Severin to die. Let's just look at it. I'm not seeing much so far, but let's run over here. No, so if I go anywhere near that rubble, he dies immediately. So it's not a matter of like holding down the grab button and then he'll get it. Grab? No, god damn it. Yeah, as Jägermeister says, there is something there that looks like it could be round adjacent. It's also, by the way, like having enough time to get to retrieve something, get through the door. Nope. Lily, any ideas? Okay, so what I'm going to do next is that we did have at least one occasion where an item just didn't spawn into the world, and that was resolved by restarting from checkpoint. So let's try that. The way that this game checkpoints, I don't think that we're going to lose any real progress, or any progress at all. It's just right here. I am on the verge of looking this up because I'm not even close to a solution. Are the white scratches on the wall a hint? Well, if it is, I don't know what it would be a hint of. Like, you're correct that white scratches have previously been used to, like, mark a ledge that you can climb up on top of, but I don't... Like, it's just a flat wall, as far as I can tell. I did notice the white scratches, assuming those are the ones that you're talking about, but I don't see how they could be relevant. We don't have, like, a wall scramble or anything like that. I am 100% open to this kind of brainstorming. Like, I really mean it. I'm looking to see does the light shine on something to indicate that there's something that I should interact with? The room collapses from left to right. It checkpointed us while we're on the right. It feels like we should be able to do something in this specific area. And I don't know. I really dislike looking up things because sometimes they're so esoteric, you're like, man, I was never gonna figure that out. Are you kidding? But other times you're like, oh, I had just like discounted that in my mind, so I decided not to give it a shot. I want to make sure that I'm examining all the options. So, does he naturally... No. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna look it up. And here's the way that our stream works. If I have to look something up, I will do it live on stream so that everybody knows that it's been done. I'm not ashamed to look up when I get stuck. We can watch this ceiling collapse on Severin for the next hour, or I can look it up and we can go on and play the whole rest of the game. How do you feel about that? Everybody give me 1 second. No, it's... Just 1 second, everybody. Hold on. All right, let's hit it. So, I'm going to consult Dr. Google here. Everybody, 1 second. Get the browser open here. And... oh, good. It's opening directly to Google. So, what are we going to type in? I'm going to make sure that I don't see any, like, other search results. Just keep my eyes on the keyboard. Little Nightmares 2 Collapsing Ceiling. Okay. Search. I don't want to walk through. I don't want puzzles or glitching. Ah, here we go. How do you escape? Here's a Google auto search. How do you escape the collapsing room in Little Nightmares 2? Okay, but that's... the fuck? No, okay, nope, nope. That's a section that we already did. That's not this puzzle. Yuck. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go into a guide and just have to make sure that I don't go too far. Okay, escaping the hospital. We already did that. Apartment building. Smashed head into a TV. We saw that. Several more viewers. Okay, I'm looking for the elevator, because remember that? If we can hit that, hit the switch in the elevator, so we're getting there. Puzzle is a little bit tricky. I love it when it's like loading ads as we go, so it keeps like resetting the page. Unlock the elevator, we got that. Wait a bit. Oh, it's still doing the elevator puzzle. I feel good about the fact that we solved that without that. Climb both ladders. Shit. Okay. The fuck? How are there no sections in this about you're gonna find yourself in a collapsing room? Seems really important. Okay, there's the coat hanger section. Climb both ladders until you receive a broken one. Climb a pipe next to it. Crawl through and you'll be back in a hallway. The whole building is crumbling, so you'll have to run through it. When you reach a door, push on it with 6's help. Are you kidding? I'm so sorry. Okay, so sorry. Moo is here. Okay, I think I missed an opportunity to do a yes/no with blah blah blah, and I'm so sorry. Oh, 100% cheating. Yes. Blah 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 asks, what are we looking up? Sorry, I got caught up with this. And Moo says I'm looking up Mexican chocolate bread pudding because my Alexa just flashed it on the screen at me. And Moo is voting for sound alerts. Well, we have the solution. Moo is gonna go do the bread pudding. So Moo, if you're heading out, blah blah blah, never late, always on time. But Moo is going to be working on some bread pudding recipe. Hopefully we don't lose Moo here. All right, I guess we'll push on this. Didn't remotely occur to me to do that. Oh, we're still doing this, huh? Okay. No. That doesn't look like success. Oh, it is. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Is she hurt? Oh, we can hold hands now. I mean, we could hold hands before. And hello to blah blah blah. Yeah, so yes, just I was totally stumped at that whoops. At that collapsing building part and was like, I don't know. I can't find anything to touch. In my defense, so just to sort of like remember when I was saying I want to make sure that I'm not just blithely discounting a solution that could be right there. That is exactly what happened. You see every single door like this, see like the mail slot pile here, there's not been very many doors in the game that you can push open, but even now that I think about it, there have been some. I should have tried that. It did not occur to me that that might be the solution, that it was as simple as just push open the door. So, hey, lesson learned. Oh, I've lost my flashlight. Yeah, that's gone. Okay, I was gonna look under the bed. To do it the old-fashioned way. Like a lurker. Bread pudding is really good, by the way. Almost anything with the word pudding is very good, except potentially blood pudding, which I have not had. And then whatever type of pudding it is that attacks you in Japanese role-playing games, that's a thing, isn't it? Oh. Nope. No duck rolling for us. Oh, sorry, is there a Charlotte Wagner here as well? Sorry, Charlotte, I have been thoroughly engaged with this, but I will roll back and make sure that I get a chance to say hello to you. Just want to try to align this Outer Limits television here. If I can. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong stick. Sorry for the delayed hello to both you and blah blah blah. After watching Severin get killed with a collapsing ceiling for, gosh, it must have been well into the double digits. The number of times that ceiling came down. Awesome! Hello to Samalander, who is testing out a setup for 13 Sentinels. Hold on. I have a feeling that we're going to get yanked out of the TV by Lily, but... Almost there! Open the door. Open! Let go! You can do it, Severin. Seek the truth. No, down! Oh! I wanted to hide under the bed. I couldn't figure out where Lily was hiding. She was just like hanging out next to some trash. I would like to engage with Samalander further about 13 Sentinels, but I'm feeling a bit urgent here. Okay, so what is your idea? Just hang out here? I don't see how this is better than under the bed. At all. Okay, this time I'm gonna go under the bed. I know it didn't work the first time, but technically I wasn't past the threshold because I had screwed up running. This is full sprint. I just do want to confirm that I'm holding X. For anybody that doesn't know what Samalander is referencing, 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim is a combination visual novel and slide. Get under there. It's a shadow person. Oh, I don't even get to interact with her. Well, doesn't Severin just feel like a turd? All he had to do was, like, reach for the volume knob. Sorry, blah 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 is saying it looks like these kids watched the tape 7 days ago. That is a reference to The Ring, a movie that I very much enjoy in its American incarnation and somewhat less in its original Japanese incarnation. To finish the thought quickly, 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim is a combination visual novel, Japanese anime style game, and I call it a turn-based strategy game because the characters are turn-based, even if it's technically plausible real time. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I came away with a lot of specific critiques about it, and oh, we're thinking with portals now. Hey, check this out. Watch this, watch this, watch this. We're gonna roll the television up to the awning, then go through the door to the left, and go back through the television again, except this time we'll come out over there. But Sam Melander's going to be playing 13 Sentinels next, and I am very much looking forward to his playthrough, because I don't feel like 13 Sentinels is a game that you can comprehend in its entirety on any individual playthrough. I think that it requires repeated exposure to the information. Before we go ahead, Sam Melander's not the only person that said something. Let me just take a quick look here. Scrolling back slightly. Oh, so let me go back to Charlotte Wagner. I want to make sure that if there was a hello, I always feel bad if I miss it. Yeah, Charlotte Wagner said hi. So hello, right back if you're still here. Sorry for the delayed response. Jav said that was very Poltergeist-like. Yeah, with the television and the static. Looks like the kids have watched the tape 7 days ago. Did you play through in Japanese or English? It was entirely in English. One of the things that so if I was playing on my own, I would probably play it in Japanese with English subtitles, because I feel like that was how it was originally made. However, for streaming purposes, playing the game in a foreign language means that, or a language that most of your viewers are unlikely to speak, in this case Japanese, means that the story will be impossible for them to follow unless they are looking at the screen at all times and reading along with the subtitles. Oh, that's just, I completely did not press A at all. I just let go of the grab button. For some reason in my head, I said, oh, just let go of grab and he'll make it across the way. All right, so we're just going to go jump. That's way better. So for that reason and that reason alone, when I stream, I do tend to make sure that it's in English, English language stream. I will also say that I was really, really happy with the English voice cast for 13 Sentinels. I don't have anything to compare it against except for other English-speaking games. Whoops. Very surprised I'm not dead here. Oh, wait. The man in the TV, is he the cause of all of the empty jumpsuits? Because look, here's somebody who was watching TV and now is not. Also, I do see that controller there. Yeah, I don't have a flashlight anymore, so we might as well grab this. Jav, I really like that emote. You died out of Dark Souls. So I'm guessing B now? Now, can I turn this TV off, and would there be any reason to do so? I can. Now, what if I fall? I don't have any place to teleport to anymore, right? Or is there a different location? I'm going to do something that will either cause me to be dead, trapped, or bugged, or need to reload. I want to see what happens if I go through this now that I don't... Yeah, because my controller doesn't reach up there anymore. What happens if I go through this now? I can't. Okay. This is me learning, like, what is and is not possible. So now, is it correct that if we come up here, I can use the controller on the TV? Yep. Well, ish. Okay. ATV. That's nice. I might be able to jump across this. And there's a little vent there. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's see what happens, or if it's possible. You know something? I take it back. This looks like an exit, because I don't think that I can, like, get it, right? You have to be able to push against the glass. So, let's see what's over here. Now that I know that I can swing on that, I want to see what's inside this vent. Because it seems like something that you could overlook. And there's our exit. Okay. Just out of curiosity, I didn't see any shadow people in there to commune with. Huh. How would you do anything here that doesn't involve falling down and going through the TV again? Try to grab onto the doorknob back here, but well, so do we perceive any value to turning this TV off? Because if I can't teleport back here, maybe we'll go to a different location, because otherwise, again, you'd be stuck down there forever. Basically, I'm doing something that you would expect would bug out the game and cause you to, you know, die of starvation or whatever. Because this can't go anywhere anymore, and I can't reach it with my clicker. Very upbeat music here in Little Nightmares 2ville. Right, well. Sorry, I'm looking to see, can I grab this? Oh, hold on. Okay, so I could use this to get across. I didn't notice this before. Okay, there's just one problem. Super fucked myself by turning off that other TV. Oh, no, wait, his clicker works. Okay. And I cannot climb up here, right? No. All right. So now I think that we know what to do. I'm concerned about lining up the jump, so don't be surprised if it takes a couple tries. He said as he had trouble lining up a much easier jump. Yeah, one of the things that I was testing for is that right now the TVs seem like they are two-way portals from one specific TV to one other specific TV. What I was testing for is if you turn off like its default destination, will it unlock a secondary destination that is less apparent? All right, let's do our best. Jump. And jump! I didn't press the frickin' grab button. Okay. However, well, I should note, one thing that I feel like we've established is that, no, at least so far, the portals are, the televisions are one-for-one portals, one TV to one other location, no changes from that formula. Okay, is this another just push to open? Yeah. See, this has been in the game. I should have known that about the collapsing wall room. Oh, wait, what happens if I turn this off? Is she gonna, like, freak out? Yeah. The answer was yes. If you gambled your channel points on yes, congratulations. You won nothing because that would have been 100% of the vote. Okay, so she doesn't even have a face either. So like, what is she watching for? Face is like one giant concave mess. Now, I haven't given up on the possibility of turning off the TV, just maybe doing it from a safer location. Wait, what? Why can I open this but not grab anything inside of it? Nope. What would be the point of opening the refrigerator? I can't climb up the inside of the door, I don't think. Nope, I can't climb up the shelving. Can apparently play with this can some more. Okay, maybe I just stand back here, because I do have controller access of the TV. Let's see what happens. It really feels like she's gonna know how to walk around a door. Yeah, this didn't fool her even a little bit. Television watching woman, this is a brand new mechanic, so I'm not sure what our other options are. Hey lady. Nope. Also, as far as I can tell, when she charges, like when she like Eye of Sauron's you, there's nothing that you can, like you can't move. Oh wait, but what if you could turn the TV back on? I didn't try that. Alright. Well, let's go try that. I don't know why that would be okay, but she does seem to like it when the TV's on. Alright, I'm gonna try turning off the TV. I'm gonna try turning it back on before she nabs me. Okay, so she does go back. The hell value does that give? Here's the outer limit of when I can hit the clicker. Yeah, like, so what? And then she just goes back to where she was. How does that help me in any way? When I turn off the TV, she knows exactly where I am. She always comes to where I am. And returns slowly. So maybe if I, like, do it over here. But it's up off the ground. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's try it. Severin, go! Go in there! Nope. Alright, so we can turn off the TV and lead her on a merry chase, but she's gonna get him and kill him. So, what do we need her to do? Or what do I need to do to get her? And also, I didn't even try pushing open this door. It'd be something entirely different back here. Nope. Blah, blah, blah says, this woman sucks. Or blows, or blasts, or whatever her deal is. You gotta admire somebody who responds to having their favorite programming static show interrupted, but just going, blah. There's like a ladle or something up here. Oh, wait, no, there's a TV up here. Hold on. I didn't see this before. Okay, I have a new plan. We couldn't push through both before because there was no destination set. Now there is. Whoops. Come on. Oh, she goes to the other TV now. But it's outside where she can't get it. She goes to the closest source of sound. Now I can go through it. Okay. Figuring it out. Thank God they added a little sound effect to when the TV sort of becomes in range of your clicker. Because I was hearing it, but it took me a second to recognize, like, oh, wait, there's another TV over here. Whoops. Yeah, among other reasons that I'm looking forward to Salamander's playthrough of 13 Sentinels is... Okay, stop and think. If I turn this off, is he just gonna... Is that what causes the people to dive to their death? The wrong TV is on? Yeah, hold on. Let me go over here. Okay. The only issue is that I don't think that this helps me, because I don't know that he can... Oh, there's a little ledge. Okay. I thought it was going to be too high again. Nope. I'm grabbing. Did he just drop his controller? I bet he did. Nope, it's right there. Just a precarious exit from TV World. I remember, like... I just briefly thought, like, what do you think that you see inside of TV World? But we probably caught a glimpse of it there with, like, the red fleshy membranes and the giant eye and stuff. That's probably what Severin sees every time. When I was growing up, I always used to wonder, what do the characters see on Star Trek when they go through the transporter? Like, their eyes are open. What does it look like as their bodies are broken down into pure energy and then reassembled someplace else? And then there was actually an episode of Star Trek that answered, The Next Generation, that answered that question, where Lieutenant Barclay was actually shown in mid-transport stream, and it's sort of like, it turns out it's just a bunch of that same stuff, like that same sort of like transporter effect. That is not an episode spoiler, by the way. That was the big reveal. What do you see during a transport? Also, when I was young, I used to think that it'd be like here, it feels like Severin is fucking ouch. Okay, was there something different I should have done there? Because it does feel... Nope, we've got a ledge that we can look through. I should have looked before I leapt. Boy, I'm making a big assumption on which direction that screen is facing. Alley-oop? Okay. Lever back there. And not a lot else to do that I can see. When I was young, I used to think, like, oh man, if you could teleport places, like go through the transporter, that'd be awesome. But in my older and more, maybe less adventurous years, I've decided to expose myself to a very high amperage. No, in my older years, I've sort of come across to the Dr. McCoy way of thinking, which is, no thank you. I'm not sure that I want to have my body broken down molecule by molecule on the assumption that it can be properly reconstructed on the other side. Is the version of you on the other side even the same, or are you killed on one side and then recreated on the other? All right, let's not make that same mistake again. Jab also prefers a gate. Stargate, television gate, portal gate. Alright, I can't seem to do anything with this. Why would I want to electrify the water? We don't know yet. I mean, I feel like what we want to do is let this individual out and then release the water. I should probably pull the boards away, but it does look like there's boards higher up as well, so I feel like this is of limited... Oh, also, if Azaric is here... Hold on. I'm in grave danger of dying. Throw the switch! Throw it! How much... Okay. Not entirely clear on how that failed. Let me try again to make sure that I have the controls. It's right stick and to the right. Yep. Okay. Let's give that another shot. If Azaric is still here, Mia has confirmed that the movies that you were asking about the other day are going to be included. So that is coming up. Hold on a second. Throw the switch. All right, just making sure. Nonetheless, I'm going to sprint out of here. These guys are weirdly resilient. Okay, I see the TV. I see the broken switch. I see the gate. Well, let's turn the TV on, because I can't think of a good reason not to do that yet. Uh-oh. Do I have to, like, stomp this down? I don't. Okay. Anything else in here? No. What is this? Like a bundle of... It's like a wrapping around a plate? It's square, so I don't know why plate is what I went to. It just made sort of a ceramic sound. Nope. So here's what I'm thinking. We push this over. No, wait. Can I put this on top of it first? Okay, maybe I hold on to this for a second. Put that right here. Let's pull this over, and then we can hop up and hit the switch, I hope. Brian is asking what game was Mia playing last night? Mia last night, and I know that I said hello to you, Brian, but I do hope that you're doing well. Last night, Mia was playing The Suicide of Rachel Foster, which was recently on sale on Steam for like 85% off. And so that brought it down from like $20 to like $3. And I think that was like that plus the reviews on Steam convinced her to give it a shot. And she and I spent a lot of time talking about that game today. Okay, do I wedge this into the doors? What is the value of this? Why does it exist? Oh, not to be pushed through here, I guess. I do see the TV, but I also see this switch. Brian is saying that he just has a PS4. I don't know if that game is available on PS4. I can say that it should, like, I would imagine that it would translate really well. Okay. So the doors don't open. We've got this item. Oh, I can throw it in. Okay. I don't know why I would want this, but I'll take it. Set it over here in the elevator. So, what's the play here? I'm going to try to hold this. Now, if I let go of it, it goes on its entire trip, right? But if I push through the TV, I should be able to jump on top of it. Wow, look at that timing. I got it exactly when I wanted. Well, fuck, this is super disappointing. What? Who cares? I'm slightly higher. Is that good? Can't go left or right. Can't go back. Can't go that way. Oh, wait, I can... Yeah, but how does that help me at all? Okay, plan B. Pull the switch, go through the TV, and then come out when it's going down? I don't know. Brian is gonna go check out the game that Mia was playing. Yeah, I have guesses as to what's happening in the world of Rachel Foster there, which I'm not going to share at all on. Come on, come on, get over there! Don't fall too far. Okay, I can get off on that floor. Or on this floor where I already am. Okay, I feel like we know what to do. I think. So I pull this, let go through the portal. And you know what? I take it back because I can't fall quickly enough to be there. We have to do it from this direction. Brian is confirming that The Suicide of Rachel Foster is available on PS4, also that it's $20. Well, Brian, what I can say is that my sense is that it's not an especially long game, which is fine. I also suspect that it is probably... It's one of those things that I would expect to see on sale on the PlayStation Network as we get closer into the holiday season. And bring this rabbit toy. I'm not bringing that toy. Dude, if you move, I'm gonna football punt you like Chucky. Don't even glance at me, clown doll. Nope. You just stay right over there. No, don't touch the water. Okay. You guys, I really earnestly thought that I could get there. Azure says there were so many movies about Suspicious Angel. Are you talking about the movies like The Reaping and the others that I mentioned? I've forgotten myself. So we were talking about Freaky and Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day to You. Let me bounce. Okay. This toilet is very much farther from the... tub than I think it is. Can I make it to this shelf? No. Oh, you know what? I'm being very silly. I bet that from this toilet seat, we can just jump across the water. I'm way overcomplicating this, I think. Boink! All right, she's harmless. Until I interrupt her show. Okay, that knob, well, let's double check, but it really looks like too high to hit. Yeah. Okay, now there's a plug there, but there's water between me and it, so I can't get to that, and I'm gonna assume that I can't jump at it and grab it. If I piss her off and I get her to chase me, can I jump to the toilet from here? Let's give it a shot. Severin! I am the worst at lining up that, like, the jumps. No, we're too far away. All right. That'll teach you to enjoy television in the privacy of your own home. Oh, that's fucked now. Okay, no more portal. So why did I kill that woman? Because I needed something to... Now I can grab the stool. Okay. Murder first, and then figure out what your motive was second. That's what I always say. Nope, just... There we go. Yeah, Suicide, I will say nothing about the story of... It's not creepy at all. Can I turn off their television? Really start a zombie stampede? Nope. I think that the Suicide of Rachel Foster was absolutely worth the, like, $3 that it cost me on sale. Like, no doubt, 100% gonna get her money's worth, and it is interesting just to talk about it. From what I've seen, like, I personally, like, if I got it for, like, 50% off, if I got it for, yeah, I'm gonna say, like, $10. Seems like a really fair price for what I've seen of what that game is. And different people have different price points. I'm not pulling this down on top of me, no way. I'm gonna push this down, and for no good reason except I want to do it. Okay. So we do see TV over there. I really want to ring the bell. It doesn't let me. Okay. I definitely did not want to touch the ground there, so it's very, very fortunate that this section wasn't wet and sparky. Okay, do I move the chair? No. Okay. He appeared to pick up something invisible and chuck it. I don't know what that was. Hey, did you guys know that there's a Chucky television series? Like a Child's Play television series? I don't even know where it airs. Okay. Lights are out. That seems good. Less sparking. I wonder if the TV is also off now. Remember the TV that we saw over there? Yeah, no power means no TV. And no TV makes Homer something something. So what do I do with that information? It's not sparking. Oh, you know what I can do now? I can pull the shopping cart around. But then how would I ever get back How would I ever get back from there? Oh, I guess I could jump into the background, go over the boxes, and come down here. Yeah, that might work. Let's try repositioning the cart. Oh boy. Brian picked up on the reference. He said, make Homer go crazy. So now I'm supposed to go, don't mind if I do, and then make all the crazy sounds that I'm just letting you know in advance I cannot do. Okay, boy, this, like, that looks about right to me. To get up onto that cabinet. Let's give it a shot. Episode 3, more than the others, are like, you know, has been the episode of, I don't know. Let me try this crazy shit and see what it does. So, like, yeah, can I... Yeah, here we go. This is what I meant about, like, going into the background. You know, What Remains of Edith Finch was... You guys, I just don't know... I feel like I'm lined up with it. Good. And... Good. And... TV time. What Remains of Edith Finch was absolutely worth the value that we paid for it, which I want to say was full price. Like, I am not averse to short games or games with limited replay value if the journey that they provide from start to finish is engaging enough to be worthwhile, I guess. Like it's going to be a highly personalized metric there, right? Okay, so I can turn that TV off. And I might be able to turn this TV on. So I get in there by TV teleporting. Somehow. Well, let me turn this one on. And now I think that if I just stand back when I turn that one off, they'll ignore me and rush to the next TV. Oh, shit. Severin, come on, upper body strength, buddy. You know, guys, the other TV was on. Left that one on for you. Severin, do it! Do it! Oh, look, there she is! Pull. Pull her out. Okay. Oh, God, get this. Get it, get it! I'm grabbing the button! Run. Oh, God, go. trying to think of, like, other games, and it's probably most of them, but, like, maybe the first game that I could think of where I had a really primal, animalistic desire to not wanting to die. Of all things, John Mayer was once on, like, G4 and said that, like, the musician John Mayer, that Halo, playing Halo with his friends was the first time that, like, not only did he, like, he wanted to win, but he wanted to not die. Like, on a physical level, wanted to not be dead. Oh shit, I was not paying attention to this stool. Severin, come on. Oh, come on. We don't need to do this. Oh, he's got to pull the board down! No! Yeah, that was me not seeing the stool. I think we'll get it this time. And, like, what would it be, like, for me? Like that adrenaline spike from wanting to not die. I'm not sure. I did try to jump at the end of that. I think it was cutscening. Very ominous tone in the background is making me think that this is not over. It's not over. You know, bro, there's a lot of other people that watch TV that would probably be into your whole deal. You don't have to chase me. I guess, again, with the lack of faces, watching TV might not be the best verb. It's more like gawping. Oh, I am fucked! Severin, no, not the chair! I thought I needed to hold onto the handle for a little bit longer to get the door open. Turned out to be maybe a mite too long. Not the chair, dude! Haha, you'll never cross this narrow gap. Oh, I'm injured. Look, there she is. Moo is also suggesting that they must have a different, or they might have a different way of experiencing the TV. Yeah, I would hope so, because to the human eyes, it just looks like a bunch of staticky mess. So whatever they're pulling from it must communicate with them on a different level. I've lost jumping ability. Really injured my hip here. We get to save Lily. Like, I can't predict what all is going to happen between these two, but I don't like her being absconded with by the Slender Man. Look at the framing in this game. Wow. Oh, shit. Wait, what? Okay, sorry. There's a whole new thing happening here. I honestly thought it was a cutscene. So I guess what I was... Here's what happens next. I bet you have to tune it like you were tuning the television earlier. And I didn't know that that's what I was supposed to be there. Moo was saying Inception. Yeah, with all, like, the curved buildings and stuff. I did not know that that was a gameplay mechanic. I was just pushing up because he had his hand up. Alright, now we get to tune his ass up. Brian, have a great night. Hey, Spatman. You come in at just an average moment of Little Nightmares 2. Sorry, this is super awesome. Lost my hat, though. Really like that hat. All right, so we just got an achievement for Paled. I feel like that's a really good point to call it, unless somebody in chat has played the game. Please, no spoilers. This feels like very climactic. He's lost his hat. He has a lot of new power. If this is like 3 minutes from the end of the game, I don't want to stop. Like, if somebody says that you're within 30 minutes of the end, we'll push forward. But otherwise, if this is a good place to stop, then we will call it forward for episode 4. I'm sort of inviting a loose estimate on the amount left in the game. Subduing an abnormally tall man with an abnormally abnormal power. Yeah, that's how Severin rolls. It's not going to be a regular abnormal power. It's going to be the abnormal type. Spatman is confirming it is very close to the end. I appreciate it. Yeah, as we've discussed, one of the concerns about streaming is that you don't know where you are relative to the end of the game, so you come back for an episode that's like 3 minutes long. So thank you to Spatman. And the only reason I ask is, again, boy, does this seem like end game scenario. So Spatman, that is perfect information, and we will press ahead. One of my thought processes is that I probably got about 5 hours of sleep last night, which made for a long day. Wanted to make sure that holy shit, look at this. Oh my god, we're in the intro to a Blumhouse picture. But with color. Hello to Rika Tika Tabby, says that we're very close to the end depending on how long it takes you. Yeah, I really appreciate that, again, for streaming purposes. It's never happened, but I've always been concerned about that. That scenario where it's... Uh-oh. Oh no, it's a Mario Ghost House. I'm terrible at these. So, you can hear music, and one of my first thoughts is that what we're supposed to do is follow the music. And again, no confirmations in chat. So I hear music, so I'm gonna go through this door. Now I hear the music from the left. Oh, wait. Oh, that's me. But now I don't hear any music. Hold on. Now I hear music. Okay, I'm picking up. I don't hear very much music from there, so let's go looking. This is gorgeous. But I've never seen the non-enhanced edition, but this is really impressive. Okay, it really sounds like the music is coming from behind this door. Nope, no music. No music. So how do I get this door open? Maybe it has a handle. I can't see a handle very well, but maybe I can jump to one. Okay. I can't seem to grab it. Okay. Can I... Well, okay, wait. Just stop being an idiot. What if I just push against the door? Oh, look, I'm on the other side of this door, down here. So maybe I push it from this direction, and then I can go through it before it closes. I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see. Uh-oh. Now I've lost the tune. Oh. Spatman says... Oh, and by the way, officially, hello to Rika Tika Tabby. Thank you very much for the advice, and I didn't give you a proper welcome. The information is very much appreciated, And Sam Linder says, this is a cool puzzle. I love it when sound is incorporated into puzzles like this. Especially when the directionality of the sound is so well done. Oh, we've got a gap in the floor. Can I jump this? But I might be able to push the beam down. I just noticed the white section on the beam. Okay, now I can make it across. But this is probably a lot easier with headphones. Oh! Oh, curse you, Z-axis! Moo is giving Spatman a kind hug, and French is mieux, which to me sounds so much like snooty French cow. Let me go up. No, go up the stairs. There we go. I hear music, but it's very faint from over here. Boy, that bear, the floating one, is having a great time. Oh, it doesn't feel like a good idea. Do we get to share the music box now? I can't seem to grab it. Can I interact with... Oh. Can I pick this? No. I just said I couldn't grab it. I don't know why I thought that. Can I call again? Okay, let me look over here. Oh, shit. Am I supposed to grab this hammer? This doesn't seem very friendly. Hey, remember how I asked you to come over here? I hope you can, like, you have a chance to stop me. Otherwise, it's, Oh, shit! So... very disrespectful to her property. So are we cool now, or is this the apocalypse? Okay, the second one. Okay. This will go way better now that I don't have the music to guide me. Oh boy, go faster than this! Okay, I probably should have gone when she was distracted. Okay, I wasn't thinking. When she started, like, casing the room... Go! Push the door! Didn't this just work? Okay. I thought that he started to push the door when she nabbed him the last time. I'm gonna try it one more time and then we'll decide that pushing the door might not be the thing. Push, push, push. No. Alright, let me just try staying under the table again. Because I haven't actually tried that, I just sort of thought it would be a bad idea. I say, Lily does kind of have a point here. Why did he... It's a question that I can't answer right now. It seems like smashing her music box. He didn't have any other way to communicate with her, but she seemed to care about the music box a lot. Oh no! Tell me that we're gonna do it a second time with her brand new music box. By playing on her trust, no less. Oh, that went way less well.
Spatman is saying hello to Rika Tiki Tabby. One of my also subtle ways of asking what brings you here.
Oh, because Moo had asked, have you played this before? So... yeah, no, I'd be super protective of it too. I'm gonna try it, so this time I'm not gonna hold the axe. No, she really hates that. So, the other option that I haven't tried is... oh, what if I call to her, but then go through the portal? Alright, so here's what we gotta do. We have to have the, I was gonna say that we want to have the axe closer, so I don't have to drag it as far, but perhaps not quite that close. Maybe... okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Let me try yelling at her again, though. Oh, she can reach into the portal. Okay. I feel like I know what to do. I just really doubt the timing that I can do it. Yeah, like... can't really drag the axe too much closer than this. She gets onto you pretty quick. Try it again. It's one of those cases where it's like, sort of did what would be expected. Come on. Hit him! Oh! That felt closer. Oh, you know what? When I yell, she gets stunned again. So maybe the key here is to yell at her again? No. There's something else that I'm missing here. It's not enough time. Is there some way to distract her for just a second or two longer? You know, there's another portal back there. Or at least there's a door back there. Okay, let's try something new. And back here as well. Okay. Well... No, she hates me. And that's not an openable door. But she seemed to be far away. She seemed to be away way longer that time. Let me try it from the other direction. So, I feel like that time maybe she had her hand stuck in the door for an extra beat. I don't know. I could really be making this up. It just felt like there was a little bit more time to it. I'll take it. Sorry, Moo is saying that she also yells to stun her kids. Okay. The world is very unhealthy and increasingly made of tumors. Okay, what do I do with this information? Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me drag this up because now the axe is someplace where I can't use it to whack her music box. Oh, see, she's no dummy. She knows what's coming. How do I use this to my advantage? So, what's the furthest distance that I can pull the axe before she freaks out? That far. That is exactly as far. Okay, so this time what we'll do is come down here. Get the axe. No! One of the things that might get in my way here is that I'm actually not certain why what I did last time worked. Like, what was the difference? It suddenly gave me a couple swings of the axe. Okay, well, I got the axe way closer. I should have dropped it and then gone through the door. I shouldn't have yelled. I should have just dropped the axe and gone. All right, let go of the axe. Or continue to carry it with you. You can do that too. I was so close. Okay.
Spatman says this must be the yellowest boss with the purplest, pinkish boss fight ever.
What? That's actually, you know what? We didn't land there yet, but you're making me like cognizant of the fact that this is the most color in the game, and I've really like. It's such a striking contrast because it's such a like vibrant neon in this section, and it's such a like it really stands out against the glum of the rest of the world. Oh, wait, what happened to my axe? That did not make the transition with me. Oh, but there's a new axe up there. Okay, so if I go forward, I bet I get got. So here's what we do. I come back here, yell. Oh, what is happening and why am I picking up a floating box? Okay. I'm gonna do it better next time. Now I can't get close. I was about to say I can't get closer with her right there. So what I was gonna do is drag the axe down into the little pit here so it'd be safe, and then we could look at how to position it. That is exactly what I tried to do last time, and again, not sure why it worked. Like, why was that? What did I do differently this time? Not a big deal. So, again, if I go forward, shit. Yeah, if I go forward at all. So, we yell here. Yell here. Ruin her stuff. I really hope we get Lily back. I hope this is good for her and not just... So, I think maybe yell might have been the missing ingredient there. Because there's nowhere to go. There's no left or right. It's only forward. So if walking forward doesn't do it, then yelling forward will. There she is. Oh, okay, I was going the wrong way. Sure, away from the light works too. I don't want to touch that. Oh god, it's horrible. Oh, I should have stayed on the surface. It was carrying itself forward. You guys ever have that thing where you're holding a direction? Okay. Lily, I'll be right with you. Public transit! No. I waited too long. Yeah, like Jam says, Lily is back. I feel like we didn't have an opportunity to celebrate that because she was like, no, I'm out of here. Oh, I walked in his eye. Okay. Now, maybe a little bit sooner on the exit. There we go. Oh, God, imagine being all eyes, and all you can see is your prey getting away, but not very quickly. Is she gonna let him fall? Is this it?
Like Moo says, the music is so good, which is one of the reasons that I wanted to be quiet. As this rolls out now, the danger in a scene like this where it's basically just music and there's no dialogue and no commentary is that we might wind up getting parts of this episode muted, because the game, Twitch will take a look and say, oh, you're playing music from a game called Little Nightmares 2 and mute it. We'll just see what happens when that goes. So as previously discussed, I did not play the original Little Nightmares, but I did watch Mia's full playthrough, and I came away pretty impressed with basically the tone of the game. I'm not sure that I could call it a story. There is a progression of events that is communicated mostly non-verbally, but what I was impressed by was sort of the feel of the world, the design of the characters, the ominous nature of the environments, and the color palette, and I like the sense of animation to it, and was like, wow, this game looks like it was really high quality. I don't know why it didn't get better reviews than it did. The DLCs were, again, a different situation, and it really stuck with me, that scene that you got where Six, I guess I should stop calling her Lily. Lily, for anybody joining us here in episode 3, Lily was from before she put on the slicker, and I just needed a name to reference her as. But Six, we talked about it earlier, had this opportunity. She was very, very hungry and could either eat this delicious sausage or this innocent gnome wearing a paper hat, and she chose the latter. And I remember that moment in Mia's stream, and Mia and I think everybody watching who wasn't familiar with, like, holy shit, because you just don't expect that based on the relationship that she's had with the gnomes so far, where she hugs them and they work together. And I have to say that moment was really in my mind as playing through this, because you don't know a lot about the characters or their personality, but we do have at least a little bit of history with Six, where it's like, oh, when Six finds something that she wants, it is hers. And there's this awesome empowering moment at the end of the first game where Six is walking through the dining hall, and just all of her tormentors that have been coming after her for the whole game, she can just like mind melt by proximity, and it's so awesome. So what happened between Little Nightmares and this game that put Six into such a dim position here, where she's like has nothing, and then she gets her slicker back, but is still running from the... Is this somehow a prequel? I don't recognize it as being a prequel. It doesn't feel like anything that happened in the first game, so it feels like new events. How to piece together what we see in the events of the first game to this one, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just like a big dummy and I didn't put it together. So let's just take what else is in this game. Like, if I can't make sense of the story, what else is there? The everything else. I thought that the puzzles were really smartly put together. I felt clever when I figured out something, even more clever when I was able to work through something on my first try. The only thing in the game that really just flummoxed me was that collapsing ceiling situation. And what did the answer turn out to be? The thing that it usually turns out to be. Oh, it had never occurred to me, push on the door. That's all just... It was the most natural solution, the easiest thing. There's no knob on the door. You just push it. It's not latched. You just push it open. And it didn't occur to me. And every other puzzle was solvable, at least for me, by looking at it and like looking at the pieces available. And I never got tired of looking at the game visually, in terms of its visual design. And what did we get to see? We got to see a swamp. We got to go to a school. We got to go to the hospital. I don't really have a name for the section that followed that after. Maybe the apartment complex. You're sort of moving through these apartment buildings with all of their televisions, but each of these sections introduced something new, whether it was the clicker on the televisions, which sort of worked like portals. You had the flashlight in the hospital section. I don't think it was the swamp was sort of like the first area, and then in terms of the school, that was a lot of like learning to avoid the traps and interacting with the smashable, like the weapons that you could do that overhand swing with. So what I'm saying is that if we consider the game broadly sectioned off into these 4 acts, each of the 4 acts had a very distinct visual design and a new mechanic that it would introduce as you went. So yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed it. It's not one of those games like this is going to be the opposite of 13 Sentinels, where it was a solid 90 minutes of like talking about what the story had been, and instead, I really enjoyed this game. What a great choice to play this here as we head into the October season. And the developers did such a good job of making me react viscerally to the specter of death and wanting to get away from whatever the threat was. And just sort of setting up this consistent tone. I have to say, my favorite segment of the game, and don't worry, I'm gonna look through chat, I'm gonna read through all of that, but my favorite section of the game was when we were going through the infirmary wards in the hospital with the flashlight, and you know some of these guys are gonna start moving, but you're not sure which one, and then it was all of them. Oh my god, that was great. And like I said, when I would make it through one of those sections on the first try, but like you just don't know. You don't know where the threat is going to come from. Can I get the flashlight? Can I freeze them for long enough? Can I make it out? Those were white knuckle intense, and I felt like a god when I would make it through those. So I really enjoyed those sections. Least favorite section of the game, collapsing ceiling rather. But again, I was the dummy there. Like, I'm not blaming the game. Anytime I have to look something up, I don't consider it to be a champion moment. I'll do it in the spirit of keeping the game forward, but I always look back and be like, and then when you look at it and you're like, oh, you dummy. Oh, it was right there. It was that. You can't go anywhere. There's nothing to pick up. There's nothing to interact with. There's no other route. It was the next thing I should have tried and I didn't try it. So that is not on the game. That's on me. Okay, so let's read back through the chat real quick. So just starting from the bottom very quickly, Rika Tika Tabby, and if I ever get that wrong, I apologize. Did you play the Little Nightmares DLC game? So there were, I think, 3 separate DLC chapters for the first Little Nightmares. I did not play those. I did watch Mia play all of them. I personally didn't think that those 3 DLC chapters showed off the same level of quality as the main game. And I want to say that we looked at it and saw that they had actually been developed by a different developer. I might be misremembering that, but I remember some of the puzzles seemed needlessly obtuse, and there were sections where like I remember there was one section where there was a button that Mia promised that she had walked up to, pressed the button, it wouldn't interact with her. She thought that it was disabled, and then it turned out to be like a core part of the puzzle. Things like that sort of gave the impression to me that the DLC chapters weren't as polished as the main game. So although I didn't play them, that was my just experience as an observer. I will say, now that you mention it, there was one section, and really just like one moment in this game that operated somewhat similarly. It was when we were swapping out the fuses in, I think that was the hospital section, where there was one fuse where it wouldn't interact with me, and I knew that it should. I don't know if it wasn't lined up properly, if there's a little bit of a geometry bug. None of the other fuses ever gave that trouble. It was very specifically like the first or maybe the second fuse box that you interact with. It was odd. So now, if there was a separate full game for Little Nightmares, like a separate interstitial that wasn't 1 or 2 of those 3 DLC chapters, I have not played that, nor have I seen it. Sometimes there's a mobile spin-off or something. Let me scroll back a bit and let's take a look through. Yep, so Moo was asking Rika Tika Tabby if they had played this before. Just kidding, I'm being the usual dork, says Spatman. Poor Lily, says Jab, probably when I was whacking her music box. Yeah, that didn't feel good. I hoped it was good for her. It was, but then she was not good for me. Go figure. Second favorite part, by the way, was when we tricked the attendant in the hospital, the one that was hanging from the ceiling, to get into the furnace. I got out, we lit up the furnace, and Lily very serenely sat down and warmed her hands by the fire. That was awesome. Like, I really like that part, because like there's all of these little moments that make it clear Lily is not an innocent little kid. Lily knows what's up. She's prepared to do what it takes and will do so with no remorse. And you knew it. You knew at the end there, oh, she's not going to pull Severin up. This is it. He has served his purpose, and now she goes on alone. I really like the ending of it. Mostly because I just really liked, I guess, 6 again. I'm invested in that journey, and no ill will towards, I'm never going to stop calling her Lily, though. Okay, so let's take a look through. Ricky Tiki Taba was saying she hit it all right. Spatman was saying, Moo was saying, I yell this on my kids, which I really like, which Spatman acknowledged as legit strategy. I rely on our trips every other summer to France to keep my French sort of intelligible, but since the pandemic, my French is out the window. Rika Tika Tabby, can I go with Rika, by the way, or Tabby, which do you prefer? Went Yeet, which was probably, almost certainly, when I just got, like, instantly offed by Giant 6. That sounds salacious, whacking her music box. That must be the yellowest and purplest pinkest boss fight ever. That was that comment. This game took me weeks to finish, said Rika Tika Tabby. So we're out in, oh, by the way, is it repeating credits? I was gonna let this run through to the end, but every time I look up, there's, you know, quality assurance and stuff. And now QA support. If it's repeating credits, I'll have to cut it off. But if this has a definitive end, I will bounce out. I'm gonna pay more attention to see if we see PR communication and events director come by again. Jab was also very happy that Lily was back. Then goes to hell to sheer one. Don't know which is better. This game's sound effects are angels. Also, Spatman, I like this. Little Nightmares, a very German tale. There is something that feels like dark Grimm's fairy tale about this. It's so menacing and sinister. It's so hopeless, and the world is dark and scary, and feeds on your innocence, punishes your naivete. That definitely feels like it's a major tone of the game. That sort of Grimm's fairy tale feel to it. Let me just see. We're getting close to it. Now, says Rika Tiki Tabby, you play again to collect the hats and shadow kids. I am curious. Let me ask you a question, Tabby, because we're not, like, I very, very rarely replay games. So I'm just curious, if you do get all the shadow kids, is there extra story beats or a different ending? I'm just sort of curious. Jav says, well, now I'm really disappointed with the game, or rather the ending. I legit loved it. I really did. Because, so what do we learn at the end, or what do we think that we know? Number one, Severin is either the tall man inside of the TV, and always was. Like, time need not be linear when you live inside of a television with a flesh membrane for a friend. So maybe he always was the tall man and was attempting to murder his younger self to stop the time loop from happening. That's on the table as a possibility. Or, alternatively, there must always be a tall man. And when one is destroyed, another one will rise up and basically get stretched out. And there was an end to the credits, so I'm glad that we let them play. Let's see if there's any post-credit sequence. There is not. Womp womp. Maybe you have to get the kids. Let me look at chapter selection just to make sure that we don't have a secret post-credit sequence in here. Oh my god. Wow! 1 of 2 hats, 1 of 4 glitching remains. I guess those are the shadow people. No hats, but half the remains. half the hats and 3 out of 4 remains. 0 hats, so many hats, you guys. And 25% of the remains. Oh, and then the door. Okay, so overall, D- for progression. I did very poorly. Oh, and that's it? I mean, I guess there's not a lot to look at except for chat. Spatman says we're all just big dummies, probably in reference to the pushing open the door. Jab says, did anyone check... Oh, did anyone check if the door is locked? Yeah, no, that was me. And not only was the door not locked, it had no knob. So I really should have known. My head was on, can we attach a knob and then yank it open? Which there was never going to be time to do. Moo was saying, hashtag puzzle, not puzzle. I think it's the God of War developers call that a nuzzle. It's a not puzzle. That came out in a Game Informer interview during the development of one of the God of War games. I thought that was clever. Marinda says, oh, shorter game, although I guess it's an average length, and I'm just used to Auspicious Angel playing mega long games. So many hats, suddenly Team Fortress 2? Yeah, well, so many hats that I failed to get. And I don't think that we can see from here. I don't think that we get little silhouettes on what the hats might have been. So we'll call it there. You guys, this was exactly what I wanted it to be, in terms of an opportunity to play a Little Nightmares game, since I had opted to pass on the first and watch Mia's playthrough. In retrospect, if I had that choice to live over again, I would have played through the first one. It was better than I had been led to believe based on reviews and sort of like audience feedback. I think that I would have enjoyed it, and I definitely did enjoy this a lot. And I enjoy the fact that I was specifically looking for, we played 2 60-hour games simultaneously. We did 13 Sentinels and Mad Max, which were very close in length and much longer than I had anticipated. That's not a knock, but I came to this specifically because I was looking for something shorter, seasonally appropriate, and just like a nice little amuse-bouche, just a little like palate cleanser before we dive into anything else that's going to be particularly long. Now that said, I do have at least a couple other horror-themed games, like October-appropriate games that I think are likely to come in as we go. One will definitely be an audition, and the other one would actually be a return to a game that let's just say it out loud because people are going to guess it immediately. I have played one side of Resident Evil 2. I have not yet played is it Claire? Is she in there? The Claire side of Resident Evil 2, that's its own sort of playthrough. So technically speaking, in my head, I didn't finish Resident Evil 2. It's definitely going to get played. It's just a matter of when. So whether or not that's up next or this other horror-themed game that I'm thinking of, either way, again, sort of a trimmer experience, not that 60-hour experience. Those will still be on the docket, but maybe not rushing, but like having a chance to enjoy a more rapid-fire series of games as we go through the rest of October. We'll see how it goes. Jab is saying, so people like the ending. I certainly liked it. I came to this... I knew one thing about Little Nightmares 2 coming into it, which was that it was better received than its predecessor. I can sort of see why. I don't know. I thought that the predecessor, like Little Nightmares 1, was a really well-made game. This one maybe had more variety going through, and maybe that's why people enjoyed it more. But in terms of how people felt about the ending specifically, I am not sure. Marinda is saying hello to Imu, do you moo too? Moo is saying moose boosh. Moo la la. And then Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines when? If you're talking about, what is that, the old Source Engine game? Or is there a second one? Probably. So I'm not very familiar with Vampire as a tabletop role-playing game, and my understanding is that a lot of the Vampire games have been of varying technical quality, that you need to invest heavily in patience and also maybe some fan-made patches to get them running consistently. Now, I really want to stress that what I just said may not be true anymore, and it might only be true of maybe one Vampire game. Marinda says almost every Vampire the game is bad, Bloodlines is the exception. It is a flawed genius, but it is genius. Marinda, is it correct? Are we thinking of the same game that was actually the first Source Engine game? It actually predated Half-Life 2 by like a week. Because if that's the game I'm thinking of, I've heard the same feedback that it is genius. Yep, that's the first Source game. So I've never played that. I've heard exactly what you just said. It is light years ahead of its time, that it was very ambitious, that it had a little bit of a rushed development cycle, like it didn't have the QA passes that really would have benefited it, that it has had both official patches and fan patches since then that helped to stabilize the experience. Nonetheless, I feel like that's a little bit outside my, I'm not saying never, but given the fact that it's old, was given to instability at the time, and that there is at least theoretically a sequel on the way for it, I'm more likely to look forward to Bloodlines 2. But I don't know, if people are really interested in seeing me give a pass at that game, it's got to be dirt cheap. I won't say no to at least an audition. It could be fun to check out. Anyway, that's everything that I have to say. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this journey through Little Nightmares 2. Thank you to Rika Tika Tabby, if I'm saying that correctly. And I also wanted to just retrospectively say thank you to... oh dear, oh no. I'm completely blanking on the names. There were two people that came in for episode 1 where we encountered a very odd bug where a device didn't spawn. Crandog. It was Crandog and I think Lovely Dark Forest, Lovely Night Forest. If you guys are watching this at some point in the future, I apologize if I've gotten your names wrong, but your involvement in episode 1 was much appreciated, and you were both very helpful and, very dedicated to not doing spoilers, and I enjoyed it. So thank you to you guys. It was great to meet you, and hopefully we'll see you again in future streams. And on our way out, thank you to folks like Marinda and Jab, Moo, Spatman, Jägermeister was here earlier. I'm trying to think of anybody else. Mia had stopped by, but she's going to be playing this herself, so she didn't want to have too much in the way of spoilers. Azric was here. We were talking to Azric and Brian. I think that Brian had to step out because he was going to go look for another game. The Suicide of Rachel Foster, I think that was. Oh, and hello to Charlotte Wagner, who said hi, and I think might have been on their way after that. I felt bad about not saying hi back when they were available. I'm gonna go watch an enemy compilation of Little Nightmares 2 now. And Marinda said, well, with the storytelling narrative and seasonality, I think you'd enjoy it, but maybe not. If you don't want to, you don't need to. Well, again, Marinda, I am always open to recommendations. Some of the most memorable games that I played were ones that weren't originally on my radar, but people who knew my taste in games specifically recommended them. And even if it took a while, those recommendations do sort of like not pile up, compound on each other. And eventually I'm like, people have been talking about this game, and then I'll at least check it out. And here's the thing, even if I decide that even if it's not for me, to try it out and engage with it and give it a fair shot, that is very important to me. So even if it turns out to not be my thing, hey, I still gave it a look. Anyway, let's go find somebody fun to raid, and we will be back probably not tomorrow because that's Friday, and we'll be watching Mia, but hopefully as early as Saturday. And we'll see what's available and see which of the games that we choose to at least give a shot to. Resident Evil 2 is definitely going to get played because I really enjoyed the first run and definitely want to do the run with the alternate character. It is a different experience, I know, and I wanted to give some space to breathe between the two playthroughs. So that is on the docket. But there's another horror game out there that has been on the schedule for a good long time. Think we might wind up checking that out. So check back with us on Saturday and we'll see which one it is. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much. Oh, I never say this at the end, and I should. This episode and every episode is going to be organized into a playlist here on Twitch by my producer. We work hard. We put effort into making sure that the header images are evocative but not spoilery, that the descriptions are up there, that the episodes are easy to find and browse from one to the next. So I always forget to shout that out, but it is a feature on our Twitch page that we want to make sure that our entire back catalog is easy for you guys to browse through. So one quick plug for that. Now let's go find somebody fun to raid. Until next time, I hope you guys have a great night.